everyone, a very warm welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. I'm going to be doing a reading for Leo, and this will be for the 15th through to the 20th of July. I hope you are keeping well, and if you are new to my channel, a very warm welcome, and if you are returning, it's great to have you back. I always appreciate my subscribers. As you probably know by now that these readings are general in nature. They're there to give you overall guidance, but they're not going to resonate with everybody's situation. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me. My details are in the description box below. And of course, if you are finding there's benefit in these readings, don't forget to give them a like, leave me a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to do that and click on the notification bell. All right, Leo, let's get into your reading to see what is coming up for you. Okay, Leo, we're going to do a reading for the 15th through to the 20th of July. Now, it's a slightly shorter reading, a shorter week. I'm a little bit behind. However, sometimes we find that the readings can blend over into, other time frames, other weeks, because, it's not about being on the day. It's about how we're moving through the different events and energies in our life. So time is fluid when it comes to our spiritual realm. And thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Leo. And just take a look at the overall energies around you at the moment. Okay, so we're starting off with the King of Pentacles. So I'm sensing that, for the most part, you're feeling fairly grounded and really immersed in your job and career at the moment, and making sure that you are making ends meet. You also have quite you have a lot of responsibility at the moment, or you're feeling a lot of responsibility, and you're doing your best to play your role, fulfill your duties, take care of the brood is what I'm feeling, and you're doing a really good job of it. So you're quite confident in your ability and feeling at one within your domain, whatever that is for you. And then this is followed by the Nine of Cups, which means that you are seeing progress. Progress is being made in your life, and you are seeing that, and that's really fulfilling for you. You're really pleased about that. So we see that with the Nine of Cups here, and this is the King of Pentacles, which is your energy and where you're sitting at the moment. So that's really great. You're in a stable position and grateful to see things finally improving, and that you're feeling some kind of recognition too. So you're starting to see the fruits of your labor after some period of time. And the King of Pentacles is a patient energy, and so you have patience. You have been willing to do the work and put in the time. And now it's really fantastic to be able to see that things are starting to come together for you, Leo. Then we have a shift of change in energies. There's Prince of Wands coming in, someone who is coming in pretty rapidly with an urgent request, action that needs to be taken, perhaps a decision that needs to be made. And this is followed by the King of Swords, where it has left you in a situation where you're needing to just kind of ponder the strategy and how you're going to problem solve this situation. So yes, you're deep in thought around this, but I feel that you're going to take your time or be discerning around how you're going to respond to this fast and furious energy coming in towards you. It may be that somebody is impressing upon you to do something or act quickly, and perhaps you're going, this energy is rather impulsive. Let me just give this a moment's thought before I respond, which is probably a wise thing to do. So Leo, let's see what is coming up with the Wisdom of Oracle deck in terms of some guidance around this particular issue. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Leo. What do we need to know around this week, the 15th through the 20th of July? Can you believe we're in mid-July already? So you are realizing that a really good way, the best way to respond to this energy over here is to really take the observer position, just to sit and wait until you And just to see how things play out really. So the observer is somebody who's able to step back out of the situation, pull away from being involved, but it's looking at the bigger picture and noticing where the players are in the picture, what needs to be taken care of, and that helps you to be a little bit more strategic in your response so that you have a good grasp of the understanding. Plus it also means that you're not as emotionally tied to the situation, and that you can be a bit more objective about your response. And this is a really great way to be able to create peace if there is a little bit of chaos going around in your environment at the moment. So I'm getting the sense that you are wanting to and preferring to err on the side of peace and collaboration with those around you at the moment. You're just not interested in any chaotic energy at the minute. And that's why you're being a little bit more careful and discerning and perhaps a little bit slower to respond, because you want to make sure that there is a win-win situation for everyone here. It's important to have that. You believe that's important to achieve that harmony and a good outcome for everybody, because it could affect more long-term relationships in this situation. So if it's, this could be personal or business situation, but you're very mindful that the way you handle this is very important. Yes, so you are adjusting your energy accordingly. So, rather than taking on an assertive energy, you are responding to your situation at the moment and also to your own needs by being in this yin energy, which is recognizing the importance of being able to receive. That can be being a good listener, that can be allowing people to give you the support you need. It could also be you being in a space of recognizing that you need a little bit of time to nourish yourself and to give back to yourself. And that's when we can say that we're using our yin energy, which is the ability to receive. So it would seem that you are recognizing at this point in time, you're recognizing what your needs are, as opposed to having to always respond to everybody else's needs. And this has become an important focus for you at the moment, Leo. And that's good. If you follow your intuition and you take care of your needs, of course you're going to be in a better situation to handle everything that's going on in your life. And you are wanting peace and harmony. You're wanting to take care of yourself. And you are prepared to take the time that it takes to do that, which is really good. This has put you in a situation where something has come up where you've got to make a decision. You've got to take some action around something, or you feel like you're ready to choose a direction in your life. This may be something small, doesn't have to be big, but what Spirit is saying is that at this juncture here, you are deciding which pathway to take, or maybe which approach to take, and Spirit is saying, yes, do listen to your intuition, do listen to your inner guidance. And we see that represented by the owl here on the back of, I think it's a llama, I don't know. And that's about being prepared to see what you can't see, or at least seeking the information that you need in order to see, as opposed to responding to our fears and our chatterbox mind, or even the chatterings of other people who are, at us all the time to assert their own agenda, which we see that with the monkey here on the post. So when it comes to making a decision, go to a calm and quiet place in order to get clarity before you choose your direction. And, there will be a time where you actually do need to make that decision, because if you don't, then you just end up procrastinating and stuck at the fork in the road, which is not going to take you anywhere, is it? So it would seem that from what the cards are telling us here, the kind of decision you need to make needs to be one that's going to best serve your health and well-being. Spirit, what else do we have for Leo coming week, 15th through to the 20th. Thank you. These are cards are all over the place. Well, I'll start with this one. We've got the King of Air here. So, yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying that you've got this desire to just speak your mind and to do it with confidence. So if something comes up that needs to be discussed, or it's on your mind and it's important to you, Spirit is saying it's time for you to speak your mind. It's important to step out, and if need be, seek some professional advice. Maybe it's from a mentor around the situation that's causing you some concern. This may have something to do also with you feeling like you need to take a moment to think about things and to strategize your response. So if you're not sure what action to take and what pathway to choose, go and seek out a trusted mentor or professional advice to understand how to deal with a situation that's arisen, which may be as a result of this energy. So in all things, Spirit is also reminding you to seek balance mentally and emotionally in all things. And I think you're kind of realizing that because you're stepping back to give yourself some time to contemplate, and you know that you want to make sure that there is a win-win situation for everybody. So yes, so that's a really good thing to do. Okay, so speaking your mind with confidence. What else is coming up for Leo? Thank you, Spirit. So, victory is yours. We have the Six of Fire, so good news is on its way. Public recognition and awards. So you've handled the situation really well, Leo. Well done. So you have a good outcome here, which is fabulous. So you've taken the right route. You've made the right decision in terms of handling the situation that's presented itself. Again, it could be business or it could be a personal situation. So. And definitely I'm feeling, though, there's a sense of you recognising the need to take care of yourself and to make sure that you're doing what sits well with you. Well, you're on a roll here. We've got the Three of Water, so there's a celebration. So the celebration could be an announcement around something that's happened or going to happen. And it's also a recognition that it's time to relax and to celebrate and to enjoy yourself. So if things have been a little bit full on, now is the time to enjoy yourself. We've got the Three of Water here, and this card lets us know that it's time to celebrate. So that may also mean taking a little bit of time out to rest as well, rest and reflect, and to just give yourself a bit of a mental break and a physical break. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Leo. It also could mean for some of you that there is a celebration of some kind coming up, like a birthday or a wedding or something like that, where people are getting together and it's a really good reason to come together and to celebrate in some way. There could be something in the family that someone has achieved and that's worth celebrating too. Oh. Okay, so this has just caught me by surprise. Okay, so something's coming up here where you've got to make a decision about something else. So I feel like this is a different situation. We've got the Five of Air and the Five of Water. Leo, so something's not quite worked out as planned, and it's sort of caught you by surprise, and perhaps there are differences of opinions around a particular topic, and so there's a bit of contentious discussion, let's just say, and when this situation occurs, it's going to be really important to take the time to talk through the situation with those concerned in order to understand people's motives, because quite often when conflicts happen, it's because people have different expectations, or we've interpreted a situation differently to someone else, or communication has not been clear. So, if this situation arises for you, just note that this is an opportunity to not take it personally, but to be able to use the situation to find out more information. Not to make any assumptions, but try to see things from the other person's perspective and understand what their motives are, and that will really help you. So it can be disappointing when things don't work out. It's not, nobody wants that situation to happen, but it's a good idea to see the positives in the situation and turn it around so it becomes a learning experience. So and they know, and everybody's better informed, and perhaps there's discussion around how to do it better next time. It's also an opportunity to see things from a different perspective. So we have the Awakening card, which is the same as the Hangman card, I believe. So this card is letting you know that in moments like these, when we have these challenges, big or small, whatever they are, it's an opportunity to see things from a different perspective. Sometimes things are delayed because of it, but it's only so that we can have a pause to learn from the situation and to ask ourselves, what do we need to know around this situation? And that's how we can improve our own awareness. So be yourself always, and learn to trust in yourself. But always be open to learning things and to seeing things from a different perspective. And like I was saying before, do your best to see or understand the other person's motives. And that way we all sort of stretch the muscle of communication, of learning and growing, and, seeing things as opportunities to be better at something rather than taking things personally and shutting ourselves down. And, sometimes that can be a habit that we can fall into. Yeah. All right, so let's have a look quickly at the Fairy Tarot deck for you, Leo. Let's see what else Spirit would like to share in terms of this week and any other awarenesses for you coming up. Yes, it really is a good opportunity right now to really sort of draw on your own inner strength when you come across challenges. And sometimes the challenges are not necessarily big, it's just what we make of them. So always approach matters through kindness and forgiveness, and that's how we show our inner strength. By not responding to argumentative or impulsive energy, we show our strength by being calm, by being kind, by being willing to forgive, or show sort of generosity of spirit to understand a situation. So this helps you to demonstrate your inner strength, which people admire, and people will also learn from you modeling that kind of behavior, which is a credit to you, Leo. So putting on your King of Pentacles energy in these kinds of situations will serve you well. And this is lovely. This is a great message. So if at any time you start doubting yourself because of some argy-bargy situations, I think at the end of the day you're going to realise that you've got this, that you can handle these situations. We've got the Three of Autumn card, which is just reminding you, continue on this fabulous path and follow your passion when it comes to your career. Always aim to be the best at what you do, and you're going to be compensated as a result. So that's the Three of Autumn card. What a beautiful reminder. So, always these things are learning opportunities, but right now it's really important to reaffirm that you're doing well, and always aim to be the best at what you can do. This is great. Lovely reminder. The Six of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. So as you continue on the right path and continue doing the best that you can do in your career, in your job, and with your personal relationships, the good is going to come back to you, Leo. So as a result, you're going to have an unexpected inflow of money. So maybe for some of you, there may be a small pay rise. or somebody's lending you some money, and this is going to help you maybe pay off some debt or something that you have. But that's welcomed, isn't it? That's fabulous. All right, we'll just see if there's any more messages here from this deck. Oh. Okay, I'm going to take those two that came face up. Okay. So we have the Nine of Summer card. What a beautiful positive card this is. This is wishes come true, dreams fulfilled. So, I think things as a result of you, working diligently and doing the best that you can, you're being rewarded. So Nine of Summer is wishes fulfilled. So, good things are coming your way. Watch out for those little mini miracles that are occurring in your life at the moment, Leo. That's really lovely. So I'm not sure where that good news is coming from, but something that perhaps you've been hoping for. It's a yes, it's a green light. We have the Prince of Autumn here. I'm not sure if this is your energy or someone that is working with you or next to you or near you. It's the energy of the Prince here is someone who is cautious, but cautious in their approach to things, but erring on the side of wisdom and wanting to be wise and not take too many risks. Someone who is meticulous to detail, but always kind to other people. So that could be you, Leo, but it could also be someone that you're working with at the moment. If you needed a reminder or clarity around the kind of person this person is, they may at first appear to be a little aloof, and maybe you've had difficulties understanding this person or communicating with this person. But Spirit is saying that their approach is just because they are naturally cautious. They don't like risk. They prefer to take things slowly, to process things slowly, and that's their way of applying wisdom of their own experiences in life. They're very meticulous to detail, so if they don't have detail, they'll be expecting detail. However, their motives are kind. So if this person has been somebody amongst the mixed for this week that you've had difficulties understanding, then Spirit is just affirming this is the kind of person and energy that they are. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up now for the week, Leo. We'll pull one card from the Spirit Messages deck. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Leo. What's an overall message to finish this up for Leo? And we have you are not alone. If ever there are moments where you're feeling a little bit out on a limb, doing it on your own, Leo, the message is coming through to say you are not alone. Your angels and spirit guides, the support that you require is always there for you. You are never truly on your own, even if at times you may feel a little bit that way. Sometimes we can have moments of feeling a bit of melancholy, a bit of sadness. However, if you pay attention to Spirit, you may notice that you're feeling people who've passed on, family members, are close to you and they are sending you their love. So I feel that for some of you, you are needing to hear that message that those that you love that have passed on are close to you at the moment. They're feeling and sensing your energy. They're letting you know that you are loved and that you're never walking alone. They're always with you, walking beside you. So that is a message for some of you that I feel you needed to hear. Leo, that is your reading for the 15th through to the 20th of July. I hope you have a beautiful week. It's an interesting week for you anyway. And if you found the reading helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All right, take care everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.